You want to hear the thoughts of a crazy madman, rookie computer science student? Well, I'll take you for a ride. Alright, so let's just skip to the hot parts right here. This is essentially what he does to write the code. I'm sure there is a basic function where you just square it to A1, but this gives you that second platform or 2D land stuff of Bob working his way through a parallel or a perpendicular axis, because XY stuff, right? That's what that looks like there, as far as it being able to geodesics, or later on when it skips these functions because of the way it does this off of the heading name or the way it defines a group. Now it's pretty dynamic that it already knows what that is, and that's again in that basic function stuff that you are trying to work your knuckles through around here. So we're working the dget function. Write that down on your black and white book. And hopefully we've talked about what A1 is in terms of what we're doing and why we always use that system to define what it is and breaking down the cell element, because we will be doing that a lot when we want to recognize a different word into the set of things that help us build that machine out. And we'll be doing stuff like this because from here you'll listen to him talk, and it's a pretty good system. Here we're just trying to produce the price. I'm not giving you any of those columns. We're into B2 and G15, which are locked in. You don't have to, but they will lock in for certain reasons. I suggest you test that, because if you have to lock it in and not get an error, well, then that's the big difference, and you'll remember that step, right? And the price for that is our marshmallow on the list. At any rate, we want to be able to adjust that to these two functions right here. And again, remember how I was talking about A1? Okay, A1 is that thing right there about adjusting it. And so we don't have the price position. We are filling in the price position. And I didn't give you F. There's no F's inside of here. There's what's going to be the cost, which is G, which is our final row. So we could knock that out, and we could have said it was F. That just happened to be the price row instead of the type or some other system, because again, that's going to collapse right down to the F or A1. It's a fourth dimensional object. Apparently, like you do any two models inside of here, you got a name, and I want to get the name instead of the price. Well, then that's what I have to define that as in a dget section that has that name in there from some kind of results. A phone number is a function of that model. So as you're walking through it, it kind of has that sound. Now, when he takes this over, and now we're starting to actually apply it to that 2-3 dimension, we're being able to take, more sections that should zero out. Right? I didn't really give you E, did I? Yep, no E inside of there as far as a group. But now it has potential for all of those ranges. In general, your query sort searches is more of your base function. I'm putting it on a model. I'm opening up into sheets, and I might have to do some V stacking or H stacking, V stacking. I think there's a V stacking one, and a flatten function for what it does. Some of that where function starts coming into there, because now you're wanting to sort out those algorithms a little bit. Here, you know what the system is. This system should help you cut down a lot of time of one, being able to read it, fill it in, right? We've already built into our your Google Finances or your Sparkline models, or even just the names in general. Now that you've put the query system inside of there, you have done it so that this number correlates with the names, and that is coming from another list, or you're just filling in that list, because there again you're gonna either click the function and extend it and go all the way to the bottom, or give it a range, or have a limit of receiving that much information. So they're going to come in different packets, and well, it's starting to be where I'm getting off on it here. Let's see. So now he's taking the stock range. And you should listen, if you're into that masochism of somebody talking to a computer teacher or a student. Now, with students, again, special. They are different lists, training shoes, running shoes. I'm fun with it.